Jason Shear, go ahead. I see your name.
Yeah, not only getting the win, but just the fact that based off what happened last game, being able to come out and control USC, how big is that, in terms of the morale and just overall getting the big win today?
I feel good for us, making up for this last game and just being able to come out and get the win against a team like USC.
Bruce Pasco, go ahead.
I don't know if my computer could just, this kind of a statement game at a time when it has everything to play for, you'd think, and you guys have just a few games left?
Yeah, I think it was, statement game, definitely. I think it was statement game, definitely, yes.
What was the, was the atmosphere or the intensity any different for you guys? I mean, it seemed like
Bruce, we're struggling to hear you. I'm going to go to Justin Spears. We'll come back to you.
Jordan, alongside yourself, Zulis Tabellis also had a solid game as well. How would you describe just the way you guys were able to play off each other today?
I think we just came out ready to play. We were playing pretty physical, and we went at them, and our guards was finding us the entire game, making it easy for us, and we were just going through, trying to get every rebound that we could.
And for James, this win over, a top-ranked team, or the top team in the Pac-12, a team that's ranked, what do you think a win like this could show what Arizona could do next season?
Not really worried about next season. We're worried about right now. I think it shows that we're a good team. We can compete with anybody right now.
Bruce, I'm going to go.
Well, I was going to ask you guys, what was just kind of, the team's mindset after that UCLA loss, and what were you guys trying to accomplish going into this game?
Just to bounce back, really. Just learn from our mistakes from last game and come to this game ready to go.
And I'm going to ask for James. Ben and Dalen really struggled over the last a few weeks, but they had a big role in your guys' win tonight. How would you describe the way they played?
I think they really played well. They did what we needed them to do. Dalen hit some big threes. Ben was crashing glass, putting pressure on the force to rebound all night. So I think they bounced back in a way that won't necessarily show up on the stat sheet, but we see it and we know exactly what they did.
Thank you.
Bruce, can you hear us? If you can, go ahead.
Yeah, I can, if you guys can hear me. I was wondering, Jordan, particularly just you guys, you and Azulis have had two really good games against SC. A lot of hype about the Mobley brothers. What about the matchup brings out the best in you guys, and how are you able to do it tonight?
We just come trying to be ready to play every single game, and it's nothing different this game. We're ready to compete every time we come out. So.
You guys talked about yesterday correcting mistakes, etc. I mean, was there any kind of other? You guys talk as players or anything about? This was a pretty big game here. Just as far as getting up for this game. How did it come together yesterday and this morning?
We just knew we had to bounce back and come out here and play hard for real. We kind of got on ourselves for feeling like we could have done better this last game, so we just made the changes we needed to.
I mean, do you guys feel like this shows you're as good as anybody on a given day in the Pac-12, that kind of thing? That I don't know if you feel like maybe people were writing you off since you weren't going to the postseason or anything like that. Do you think it makes sense?
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to too much of the social media stuff going on, but I definitely think that this game, competing the way we did, we show something like that.
How about you, James? Do you feel that way too, or what's your?
Yeah, I agree with everything Jordan just said.
Okay. What's left for you guys as far as motivation? You got a couple more home games, maybe another game after that, maybe not. But kind of what's the mindset heading into this last week at home?
Washington State, we want to beat them and get the home sweep. I don't think we had one in the Pac-12 yet, so we want to finish out the season with a home sweep.
right, thanks, guys.
All right, thanks, guys. We'll have Coach Miller coming out here momentarily.